Okay, and for the final variation, I want to create a melodic line from the top note of each chord, and I want it to go down the scale. So here's how it sounds. So for the voicings, we can make them simple or slightly more complex, but basically you just want to get the root in the left hand. That is fine for the left hand part. And then in the right hand, I'm going to play the third of each chord, the fifth of each chord, and then we're going to start our melody on the ninth of each chord. And once we've played the ninth, it's just going to come down by a whole step within the scale. So for the first chord, C minor 7, root, third, fifth, and then the ninth going to the root. Then for the next chord, A flat major 7, apply the same voicing, root, third, fifth, then the ninth of A flat, which is B flat, comes down to the root. Then the next chord, F minor 7, root, third, fifth, and then the ninth is going to be G, going down a whole step to F. And then the final chord, D flat major 7, D flat in the bass, third and fifth of D flat major 7. Which notes are those? That's right, it's going to be F and A flat. Then the ninth is going to be E flat. It's going to go down a whole step to the root, which is D flat. And then we're going to have this nice change of scale as we shift back into C minor 9. We're going to play the ninth, which is now a D natural. And this is often how jazz musicians create a sophisticated sound, is when you have these shifts in scale. So, played together, this is how it sounds. And for this chord progression, I like to ripple these voicings. But when you ripple them, the trick is to play the top note louder, because the top note is a melody, and you want to play the melody slightly louder. The way that I play the top note loudly is not by being a genius and somehow just playing the top finger loudly. All I do is actually I tip my hand to the side and I lean it downwards on this side. It results in playing the top note louder and the lower voices being played more quietly. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Now I've actually notated the sheet music to all 3 variations on this chord progression. You can download that for free at the link below. And I'm even including 5 more chord progressions in a very similar style, and I'll put them all together into one PDF. You can download it, print it out, and then play all of the chord progressions plus variations at the piano. So just click on the link below, download the sheet music. That's it from me, and I'll see you again in a new video soon.